They say love blinds you, but the truth is, it makes you ignore the obvious. He thought she was his peace, but deep down, she was the storm wearing a smile. Every "I love you" came with conditions. Every kiss had an expiration date. He gave her his time, his loyalty, his dreams, and in return, she gave him confusion. When a man truly loves, he doesn't play games. He commits, he protects, he gives everything. But when a woman never loved him back, she doesn't break him fast. She breaks him slowly, through silence, through distance, through the way she stops caring but still pretends she does. That's the most dangerous kind of love, the one that makes you question your own worth. One day, he finally saw it, not because she said anything, but because she stopped saying everything. No more messages, no more warmth, no more "how was your day?" Just coldness wrapped in politeness. That's when he realized she never loved him. She just loved how he made her feel loved. It wasn't about him. It was about the validation he provided. And that realization didn't destroy him. It woke him up. He stopped asking why she changed and started asking why he ignored the signs. He stopped chasing closure and started chasing peace. Because sometimes the most painful truth is the one that finally sets you free. At first it hurt. He missed her voice, her laugh, her presence. But what he really missed was the illusion, the story he told himself about who she was. Because once the mask falls, you don't lose love, you lose your fantasy. He started to remember the moments that didn't feel right, the nights she went silent for no reason, the way she looked at her phone and smiled, but never at him, the way she pulled away whenever things got real. It was all there. He just didn't want to see it, because love makes you blind, but denial keeps you blind. There's a kind of woman who doesn't break you directly. She drains you quietly. She won't yell. She won't insult you. She'll just make you feel guilty for asking for the love she once offered freely. And that's the cruelest manipulation, when someone convinces you that your needs are a burden. He started apologizing for things he didn't do. He started walking on eggshells, afraid one wrong word would make her disappear. That's not love. That's emotional control. But the universe always sends a breaking point, the moment when pretending becomes too heavy. For him, it was a quiet morning. She was next to him, but her eyes were empty. And in that silence, he felt something snap inside. He finally saw the truth. She wasn't in love. She was just comfortable being loved. She didn't want him. She wanted the version of herself that existed when he adored her. That's when everything changed. He didn't argue. He didn't beg. He didn't cry. He simply stopped. He stopped explaining, stopped trying, stopped waiting. And that silence, that quiet withdrawal, was louder than any goodbye. She thought he'd come back. She thought he'd break. She thought she still had control. But what she didn't know is that when a man reaches peace, nothing can manipulate him again. He left not because he stopped loving her, but because he finally started loving himself. He realized that sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away from what destroys you. Weeks passed, then months, and something changed. He stopped checking his phone. He stopped replaying the memories. He started sleeping better. He started smiling again, not because someone loved him, but because he learned to love his own company. He cooked his favorite meals. He walked his dog at sunset. He laughed with friends without needing validation. He became the man she never believed he could be. And then one day, she saw him again. He was happy, peaceful, untouchable. And that's when she realized the truth she tried to avoid. She didn't lose him because he changed. She lost him because she didn't value him when he was hers. Now she watches him from afar, living the peace she once disturbed. But for him, it's different now. He doesn't hate her. He doesn't wish her pain. He's just free. Because healing isn't forgetting. It's remembering without pain. So, if you're listening to this and you're still holding on to someone who doesn't love you back, listen carefully. You don't need closure. You need peace. You don't need them to come back. You need you to come back. Because sometimes the most beautiful love story is the one you build after the heartbreak. And when a man finally realizes she never loved him, that's not the end. That's the beginning of his real life.